Oh, there I am.
There you are.
Come on, get close to me.
I got it. No, I'm right here. I'll be right here. I'll be. Oh,
Take your glasses off.
yeah. I can't see though, Mom. My bifocals help me to
Oh,
You need.
see. I need them. I need my. I need them.
okay.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Gina, my husband Mark, and this is Mama, and welcome to our channel.
We're finally here. We made it. We made. Wow.
Yeah, we're finally here and we made it, and this is our live Q&As with Mama. No. Let me go and hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Mama.
Hi. How are you?
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna be in the laptop for our Q&As. How's everybody? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. And it's Saturday. Sorry, we're late. We're always late. You guys already know us. We're always late.
Can I
But
send you a comb? Yes.
we went.
Savage, I'm gonna send you a comb. Savage, you got one. Savage, he wants a comb.
Hi, Mona. Hi, Savage. Hey, Rosebud.
A friend of ours on the YouTube channel. You're gonna start seeing.
Saludos a Monterrey,
they're already
Mexico.
talking to us
So we have people, Mama.
from Mexico.
They're already.
Monterrey.
We're live. They're on social media, so we're they're commenting and they want to ask you questions.
Okay.
And
I'm ready.
we're cheering.
Oh yeah, show me.
We already had a couple of margaritas, you guys. But we're on a couple of Coronas.
Rockstar.
Hi, David. Hey, Carlos. You met Carlos.
Where?
Remember when we went to go take him the bottle of tequila?
Oh, yes. Hi.
He's on there.
Hey,
Hi.
Snoops.
Snoops is on there. Snoops is the one with the sun. And Southsider. Southsider, remember we went to San Diego?
Rosebud, she has birds.
Remember we went to San Diego? That was for Southsider.
Oh.
He's on there. And
Thank
Snoop.
you, Anna.
Snoop, we have his serape in the trunk. You remember? For his son that's going to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on there. He said hi.
Saludos to
Hi.
baby Hazel from San Jose.
No.
Yes, cold Coronas, Israel.
What do they want to ask me?
We're gonna ask you some questions right now.
Joe Flores says you're beautiful, Mama.
Thank you.
We got the sun coming in.
Yeah, and it's kind of like reflecting.
Yeah.
Look, you see it?
Yeah, I know, I see it.
Okay.
But
So
it's
maybe
up
if
here. Maybe I can do this. Watch. Keep going.
he's trying to fix it, you guys. Hi, Southsider. Much love to you and my tocaya. Hey, Gina. Hi, mamas. Thank you.
Mom, I'm gonna have to borrow your flag, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
So we're
need
gonna
it.
put our
Open it.
favorite flag. I know Mark's trying to fix it right now. Yes, Carlos, that's what Mark's doing. He's putting our favorite flag. Do you need me to help
Turn
you
it
guys?
the other way, Mark.
Let's see.
Does that help?
Let me see.
Look at that. Yeah, it helped. Look.
Do we need to put it more this way? No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Right there.
see the red.
Okay, right there, right there.
All right. Okay. We got yes, we got it. Better, you guys? Is better,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
You need to put it like in half. Sorry, you guys.
Get it. Let me see.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Okay, okay.
My pink flowers. Where's that? Wait.
No, it's the nail.
No, it's-
Stick it out. It's right there.
No, it's gone.
Pull it out, the nail.
Yeah, babe, but the top left.
Oh.
It's down here, love. Yes.
Okay,
I got it.
pull it down a little.
I got it. Watch. Watch. Okay. Okay, there. Got it.
Just for now.
Just for now.
Yeah,
wanna
just
show
for
the
now.
view?
Okay, there. Better.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we fixed it, you guys. Use the more San Marcos place. It's hot. Better, right? Thank you, Richie. Okay, so we're here and we're gonna have Q&As with Mama
Okay.
and
First,
Mark.
yeah, I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna introduce you. This is my mom. This is Lydia Lerma. She taught at Hamill 44 years. She's 87 years old, still living in East LA. This is her kitchen. She's been here 26 years in this house. A half a block away from the school where she worked for 44 years. And a block away to the school, and a half a block to the church she belongs to, the Guadalupanas, or she's a Guadalupana, Our Lady of Guadalupe. And that's why she's able to bless the Serapes. So this is mom, stage 4, colon cancer, 87 years old, still in the neighborhood, right mom? Still here?
Still here.
And we got stories. Mom has stories. Everybody wants to hear her stories. I told you some of mine. I told them last night about some things about what we went through growing up. You know, how we hung out together and how you saved my butt many times.
Yes,
With
I sure did.
we keep it real, mom, on the show, on the channel. They like that. They like it raw, real, honest, respectful. So we're going to let mom introduce herself. She's going to talk about the days when she grew up out here in Boyle Heights, and my grandmother, how they owned that restaurant and she had to help out. And then when she met my dad and got married, and the lifestyle with my dad being and I'm just touching on points, but she's gonna go through the stories and you guys could ask questions. But my dad being a heroin addict and in and out of prison, and the lifestyle that she led, and then leaving him after 26 years and raising 4 kids on her own. 30 years. 30 years married, and then raising us on her own, and going to East LA College at 50 and graduating to get her degrees, her AA, so she could teach and work in school. And all those things she's going to tell you. So if you have any questions, this is the time to ask her, and she'll tell you. She lived through the Great Depression as a little girl. And the bombing of Pearl Harbor, somebody mentioned that the other day. And they wanted somebody to tell a story about all these things. And all the things they mentioned, she lived through. So this is mom. Mom, you're going to go ahead and talk to them, and they're going to ask you questions. And
Okay.
be honest. They want honesty. They want to know your struggles and hope to inspire them out there who have or are going through the same things that you went through and still are. Okay?
Start?
So go ahead, talk.
Okay.
It's all you.
I was born in 1933 during the Depression. My father was from Jalisco, Mexico. My mother was Indian, Native American from Arizona. And my dad worked for the WPA during the Depression. We were very poor. We had nothing, but he survived. We survived. We didn't have a TV, a radio. We used to play outside. My sister, Irene, she was older. My brother was 2 years younger, Frankie. And then in 41, the war broke out with Japan during Pearl Harbor. And in 42, my dad bought a restaurant on First and Soto
Thank you, Joel Ortiz. No, go ahead, Mama.
called the Rio Grande. I was like 7, 8 years old. during the
Oh,
war.
thank you, Jose.
And I used to go and they would put me to help on dishes
Thank you, Sonia. We love
and
you.
I'm 44
Yes.
when I
and
started getting
she
older
ends
and I was a
Lisa
teenager.
Boyle Heights in
I
the
used
house.
to I went to Hollenbeck, I went to Breed, I went to Hollenbeck, and I went to Roosevelt.
Amen, Anna.
But when Pearl Harbor happened, they came and took all the Japanese people and put them in camps. And then we had blackouts. There were sirens. And when those sirens went off, everything, the whole city went black, pitch black. And then after we won the war, the Japanese gave up. Then we went into the German war with Hitler. President
Luis.
Roosevelt was our president.
Thank you, Andrew.
Best president you could ever know. And then the war ended in 44.
Cheers, Alex.
I was a
Please.
teenager.
Mama is
And when I used to
American
get
of
out of
Mexican
school,
descent.
I used to go to the restaurant and help serve tables in the
Okay,
kitchen.
Savage.
And then,
My phone's up there.
and then
so
my
I'll get it.
mother died in 1951. I was 17. My brother was 15. And
Dope.
it was hard. But we struggled.
Thank you,
I
Gina.
worked
Thank you,
in the
Hermosa.
sweater factory, making sweaters.
Love you too,
My
Delia.
brother went on the service. We lost contact of each other. But I love to dance. And every weekend I would dance to the
Yes, she
Lamento
was,
Brothers.
Joelle. She
So was our
was.
band. And then in 53, I met my husband, Dave. And it was a good marriage in the beginning. I had my son in 57. And then when I was pregnant, my husband got into his drugs, heroin. And when I had my daughter, then we moved to 89th and Compton. And I had my daughter, Roberta. By then he was bad, strung out. And after we bought a home.
Delia, come over and hang out, have
over
a
and
beer.
Hang out. Yes, Delia. She's down the street.
Delia,
Delia, she's a student of yours.
Oh, call her.
tell her to come.
Tell her to come. She's
Come, Delia.
Delia,
Delia, your friend.
no,
Delia
Delia.
Rascon. She
Okay.
was your student.
All right, come on. So you can hear me.
So go on, tell them about.
And then my husband was he was strung out bad. Then we bought a home on Bleakwood. Back then it was a market, the bowling alley, and I had to sell the house because I was gonna lose it. My
Sorry?
father lived with me, and he died. He died in that house. So I sold the house, and then I got $1,000 out of it, and I bought the house in City Terrace. And at 1960, my husband went to jail. So he was in and out, and I kept working. I only had Bobby and Davy, and I was hard. And I've had a lot of regrets, but I don't anymore, because I know they forgave me. Tough. But I kept my family together. I worked in the sweater factory in the day, and at night I worked at a bar to make ends meet. When my son was 10, my daughter was 8, I had my daughter Molly. They took care of her. They better have that house clean or else. Then
That's right, Daryl. Remember we hid in the basement? Okay, go ahead.
And then 5 years later, I had my daughter, my son Mark. And when he was like 2.5, I just woke up, made a decision, I'm out of this marriage. I was abused. I used to get
We were hiding from the cops in that basement.
whipped. Sometimes my son and I would sleep outside because we were afraid to go in the house. But we survived. And then I said, I don't want this life for Mark and Molly. So I left. I walked. No money. I didn't even know where I was going to land. But I found a little house on Rowan. And then I started volunteering at Hamill Elementary. I got my job as an aide, 3 hours, as a noon aide. And Mark started preschool at 4. And then in 1980, I went into special ed, taking care of all those little homeboys. But I worked in special ed 30 years.
Yes, dope. Yes.
And I went to different schools in the summer, South Central, South Cade, all over. And I went to ELAC. I graduated from ELAC at 85. I got my AA.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm so glad.
Then I went to Cal State. I went there and I had a year to graduate. But my daughter-in-law, my son's wife, left me 3 grandkids. So
Hi, Gidget.
I stayed home to take care of them.
Right.
And I raised them till they grew up, got married, and I don't regret it. I think it was God's call. And then I met a friend, David, the best man you ever want to meet. He took care of my kids and me until he passed away. My husband died of cancer. And even though we were separated, we weren't divorced. He lived in my mother-in-law's house. We lived on the same block. But we remained friends. I think we got along better. But he was a womanizer. Then he had a girlfriend for, I think, all our married life. But when he died, I took care of him. And I never really let him go, I don't think, in my heart. And I don't regret it. At least he knew I was there, no matter how. And I have beautiful children. They all work for the LA Unified District. My granddaughters are all in education. I pushed them to take this test. I have a great granddaughter that lives with me. She suffered a lot, but now she's here with me. And I love to drink, I love to dance, and I love to party. And that's not going to change. And this is who I am. I have friends. They love me. They like to hear my stories. And it's history. When you live through the war, in the Second World War, we didn't have money. We had stamps. We had to buy food, clothes, gas, whatever. That's what the government would give us. But thanks to my father that he had that restaurant. And then my mother took over. And we survived. My brother and I, we took care of each other. And I had my dad and my brother living with me. He passed away with cancer, and so did my sister. But I don't plan to go anywhere right now. I haven't. And I teach catechism at my church. 20 years, confirmation, catechism. And I'm a extraordinary Eucharistic minister. And I bless.
Tell them about the program you started in the church. You're the only church in East LA.
Oh,
Tell them.
I've had classes, catechism. Oh my goodness, I've had kids in special ed. I mean, Down syndrome. And finally, the priest one day called me and said, Ms. Lerma, I'm opening a class for only special ed students.
Yes, Rosebud. Yes.
I said, good, Father, it's about time. And then I said, who's going to teach it? And he looked at me and said, you. I said, me? Oh my God. The first class I got, they were
Savage, I send you the emails. No, go ahead.
They
Mom.
were students from Garfield, seniors. And I said, oh my God, what am I going to do here? Well, I know. Tough love. So when they came, I had 5 of them. I told the mothers, you know what? You can stay in the class with them. And they made their sacraments. And they listened. They didn't give me any trouble. So I've been teaching special ed now 5 years. And I've had some goodies, believe me. But they
Always, Gina, always.
They need it. They need somebody to guide them. It doesn't matter. And then our church is the only church with the special ed students. So other churches, parents heard about it. So about 3 years ago, I started with 20 special ed students.
They started bringing them from all over.
They were bringing them from other churches.
Yes, Luis Soto.
And they all made their sacraments.
Warrior to the fullest.
And I told them, okay, that's with church. But I told them at Hamill, you had the bilingual program. You remember that? When they gave you that program to teach the kids in Spanish because they weren't learning in English. So you had to teach their parents and them.
Well, I had
in 72?
They call it resource.
Resource.
And the teachers would send kids from the classroom that they couldn't handle. So I would work with them in Spanish, and the teacher would do English. And they learned.
Thank you, Anna.
And they left the program.
Thank you, Tuckery Williams.
But I had my little hoodlums from Hazard, Mariana, all over. Oh my God. I think about it and I say they made me tough because I had to put up with them.
All the homeboys, huh?
All the homeboys.
From different gangs, but nobody messed with you. They all respected you, huh?
Yeah. And I had a confirmation class. I took
Father Tom Baker. You know Father Tom Baker?
Because
show him your shirt real quick. Stand up before you continue. Stand up, look at, show him your shirt. These are all the streets in East LA. Yeah. Hold on, let me help you.
And then I took over this confirmation class. And my friend and I, Miss Salcido, she passed away already just a couple of weeks ago.
You remember the priest, Tom Baker?
The priest?
Yeah, Tom Baker. The priest. He was the priest at
not at Hamill.
no, at Guadalupe. Lady of Guadalupe.
Oh, Tom.
Tom.
Tall, blue eyes.
Delia.
I call him Frank Sinatra.
Delia.
Look at the camera.
Delia Rascon is telling you. She went to.
Where is she? She's not coming?
She's in Boyle Heights. Are you coming, Delia? She's asking if you're coming.
She wants to have a beer with you.
But she said, remember when she went to Lady of Guadalupe for catechism.
Was she my student?
Father Tom Baker was the priest.
Yes, tall, blue. I called him Frank Sinatra. He was so good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell her to come over.
Delia Rascon, she wants you to come over.
So go on, tell him, Mom.
And they gave me this confirmation class because the teacher had left. And nobody else, the other catechist didn't want them. My sister says, Lydia, I'm giving you this class. I said, okay, sister, I'll take anything. And I get these homeboys. 2 brothers from Lopez. And 2 cousins from Garrity. You know, they're enemies, huh? Oh my God. And then I had one that was special ed.
How many people are watching?
71.
71.
And when I walked in and they're sitting there real tough looking.
If you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe
I told
to
my
this channel,
friend,
like, comment, and share
Salcedo,
this video.
look,
And don't forget to
I
turn
said,
on
look what we
the
have here.
notification
Homeboys.
button.
She goes, I know, Lerma. And I said, okay.
Thank
We
you guys
walked
for your
in,
support.
and one of them says, where's Mario? I said, Mario's not here. I'm here. And they looked at me, and I said, well, let me tell you something. You're my homeboys? And I looked at them, all of them. I said, well, we're your homegirls. And it's our rule. We make the laws.
She's not.
You don't
home
like
right now.
them? There's the door. It's your choice. But don't mess with us. And it turned out that they were the best class of
Okay, Delia,
all
thank
the
you.
other classes. And everybody, when I would walk with them to church, they would say, oh, there comes Lerma with her homeboys.
And they did their confirmation.
They did their
They asked you to be their
sacrament.
Nina.
Yeah, I sponsored, well, the 2 brothers, I sponsored one. The Salcedo sponsored, but the one I sponsored died of cancer. He was only 23.
Thank
But he
you,
had 2
Southsider. Thank
sisters.
you.
And
Thank
I
you,
enjoy,
Soto.
and I still teach. I'm still teaching.
You have a cool mom, babe.
And the parents they all want to put their kids in my class, but they know I'm tough and they make it.
Thank you, Hustle to the Struggle.
But I've lived a good life. I enjoy I don't
Thank
feel
you, Andrew.
87. I still dance. I still drink. And
Thank you, Vance 805.
No.
I
Thank you,
I still have a
Victoria.
good time, and I enjoy my family, my daughters, my sons, my grandkids, great grandkids.
Yes, Rosebud.
Now
Yes.
tell them about a little bit about us when we hung out. Our stories.
When Mark and I started growing up as a teenager, he was a handful. I didn't beat the hell out of him enough. That's what happened to him.
Oh, shit.
But we were buddies. My kids always say, oh, your baby. But it wasn't that he was my favorite. It was that he was with me since he was 2.5. I'm all he had. And we used to go everywhere together. We used to go to the bars together.
I was only 16, and I was going to bars with Mom. And tell them how you would dance and get me beer.
I would dance up a storm, and I never had to spend any money. I couldn't afford it. I had family to support. But
Turn the camera a little bit towards you.
all his friends would hang out at the house. Some of them didn't have a place to stay. All right. I'd cook on the weekends.
Our house, yeah.
They would hang out outside, play their music, drink their beer, but they were all very respectful. None of them gave me a bad time.
They even lived with us, huh? How many at a
Yeah.
time? Cheese
Wow.
Key, Panda, Tall Man, Tuba.
And you brought another one, I don't remember his name.
Yes, Sonia.
Yeah, they didn't
Yes.
have a place to stay, so they would stay there. I had a home for them. And that's the way it's always been. You know, we all have a call in life, and I guess that was my call to help others in church, in school. That's what we got to do: stick together and be a family
I
together.
don't know what
That's
kind
right.
of what kind are your birds? What kind?
Parakeets and finches.
Parakeets and finches.
Yeah, we got to stick together. That's right. That's what you've taught me, right?
You
Help
know,
and give back.
okay, I'm going to say something, and this is the truth, and I've always said it. The problem with our people, the raza, the Chicano power, whatever, is that we don't stick together. We fight each other. We're jealous of each other. We don't help each other. Like the Jewish people, like the blacks, like they, us, we're out to knock each other. You have a little something because you have a little more than the other one, you think you're better. And that's the way it's been amongst us. Oh, I'm better than you because I have money and I have a beautiful home and whatever. So we don't, if we stick together and help each other, like La Raza should do, we get more ahead. Like the black people, they all march. Now it's coming out in the news about, I went through the Brown Berets, the Chicano power in the 60s, the 70s, the riot. We need to just start sticking together now
Yes.
and being
Yes,
a family
we do.
and helping each other like we should.
Yes.
And that's where it's at.
Do you remember the rent parties back in the days when you didn't have rent? What would you guys do on the block?
Oh, the black people. I had a black friend when I worked in the sweaters. She used to have parties at her house in South Central, and they called rent parties. She would make gumbo and all that, and she
Sell
would,
plates
yeah, so we'd drink and eat and
to help her raise money to pay the rent
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I did that.
on Helen Drive?
And Helen, oh man, Helen Drive was a trip. Yeah, that's where I raised my kids. And I was a single parent. My husband was in jail. I used to go out dancing with a couple of my neighbors down the street, single mothers. The neighbors would talk about me and say, oh, and you know what my answer was? I'd go out in the street. I didn't care. And I'd say, you know what? I don't give a rat's ass. They don't pay my bills, they don't pay my rent, and they don't feed my kids.
That's right.
And the neighbors knew, and Rachel was the same way.
That's right.
My friend Rachel, she lived on the same block, and we were single parents, tough. And the neighbors, the mothers, they would talk about us, but yet, it's funny that they had nice kids at the time. That was in the 70s. But I had a neighbor that said, you know what, Lily? You have good kids. It was my daughter and my son, Bobby and Davy. And I said, that's right. Thank you. Considering that my husband's always in jail and I'm a drunk
That's right,
and party animal.
Knowledge is
I
power.
said, thank you. Even with that, I got compliments. And my kids, thank God. Tough love. I had to put the iron hand on them. And Mark, he was wild, crazy, whatever, but I'm proud of him because he's doing so good. He met a beautiful woman. And
Shout out to Anaheim.
it's time that it was meant to be. Because he went through a hard life.
Preach, her mom. Where was your mom from? What was your mom from? What's your native?
Oh, my mother was from Arizona, Native American.
And your dad?
My dad was from Jalisco.
Mexico, Jalisco.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I turned out all right, Mom. I turned out pretty good.
you turned out to be good?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Gina.
That's right, Mama. That's right.
No, you've always been good. I just didn't put the harness on you enough.
We had some good times though, huh? Growing up.
But like I told Crystal, no matter what your Uncle Marky is, crazy, wild, hot-tempered, or whatever, but one thing, he's never disrespected me or his sisters, or been none of my kids. Because they knew, if they did, they'd get it.
He's different. He's different. He's more different now.
But
Yeah.
you remember the story I told you about us being out in the streets when Pablo died? Remember when Pablo came and you went out in the street and told him to get me out of the car, don't take him, and he was very nice and respectful.
All different. I was tough at Hamel. I was a new name, special ed,
Yes, Sonia.
but they all, my students, all of them, respected me.
You,
I had one student, he was in my special class. He was kind of a little homeboy, Charles.
Charles.
And one time he went, I said, okay, when the bell rang, they had to freeze and get in line. And he took up to the bathroom upstairs. And I went after him. I said, don't go. And I ran after him and I went in, and he went in the bathroom. I went and I stood there. And I said, Charles, come out or I'm coming in to get you. He says, you can't come in here. You want to bet? Watch me. So I started, and then he came out and he said, you bitch. I said, really? Okay, let's go to the office. No, no, I said, to the office. I took him to the principal. I said, here, he called me this and do what you have to do. He suspended him 2 days. And when he came back to school, I said, okay,
Aw, thank you, Rosebud. Thank you so much.
I
I
said,
will. I
call
will.
me
You
that
have,
again.
Safe travels to you. Thank you so much.
Is that my friend Rosa?
No, it's Rosebud. She's saying safe travels when we go back, me and Mark go back home. And she loves
Well,
you.
I had a good time with these kids. They taught me, I taught them, but you had to be tough. And my
Thank you,
book
Andrew.
is respect. You respect your elders, no matter what.
Yes, creeps.
And that's what I taught my children.
And that's what I told them.
Yes,
I told them
Victoria.
that no matter how bad we were in the streets or how we were, even the guys when they were partying at the house, everybody had that respect for moms, right? Other moms. Remember you taught me that?
Yeah.
Don't jump on couches when we go visit. Don't open the refrigerator. Say hello. Say goodbye. You know, yeah. And that's what I tell them all the time. It's all about respect. Respect, right?
Yeah, the same with your daughter, your dad. You wouldn't dare talk back to him,
No. No.
no matter what he was. I always taught my kids, no matter what your father is, even though we were separated, that's your father and you respect him. Didn't I teach you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
So, yeah. So those are those stories, school stories. You want to tell them any other stories? How about the? What do you think? What do you guys want to hear? You want to hear some
Anybody has any questions?
for her?
If you have questions, ask me and I'll tell you.
Any questions for Mama?
How about
Very wise woman.
Yeah.
Very wise woman.
I learned the hard way. My dad was very hard. Very hard. He used to whip the hell out of us. And he would look at us and we knew that was it. We were going to get it. And that's how I grew up. With an iron hand.
We got
What's
we have to leave in 10 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
We have to
What's
leave
your
some-
favorite drink, Mama?
I love all my drinks. I have,
But tell them what we drank right now
At the restaurant.
at the restaurant.
I had a bowl,
It was a margarita with
margarita
the beer in
with
it.
a beer, you tip it in the margarita. And I used to love Islanders, Bacardi and Coke. I love everything, but now because of my cancer, I slowed down. But I still drink. Right now, so far, I'm okay. I haven't had any problems yet. I have the tumor. I've been thinking about surgery, but
We went to where did we? El Pescador in Montebello, Delia. El Pescador.
yeah. You liked it?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Yeah,
It was nice. The drinks are good and
the food was
the
good.
food was
Did
good.
you guys party when you were a kid? Oops. When you were a kid.
Thank you, Victoria. You guys share, like button.
Yeah, we did. We did party when
Hit your
when we were
notification
kids.
bells.
We did party when we were when I was a kid. You used to party with me.
I used to party with you, with Nellie. Party. Go out and dance. Go to the bars.
Mama, they're asking, what do you think about this new generation?
You know what I see, and with families, there's no respect. Kids today don't respect the families.
Shout out to Pacoima.
They talk back, their attitude, and I think because of like in school, I worked 40 years, and then when I retired, I worked 18 years at Robert Hill Lane, and how the kids talk back to their parents, because now you can't hit them, you can't touch them, even teachers, you can grab. I used to grab the kids at Hamel and get them by the ears. I tell them, hang on to your ears. And I grab them and shake
Hustle to the
them.
struggle. We were on happy hour, so it was actually pretty good.
But now the way the law is, parents are afraid.
Shout out to Orange
You
County,
know,
Santa
I
Ana.
believe in
Daniel
don't
Nunez.
spare the rod. The spanking doesn't hurt them. You know, they're smart aleck. Their attitude is like they know it all. But it's changed. I know we were always traviesos, but we were taught to respect teachers, adults.
Tios. Remember those days? Uncles, aunts. You respected them, huh?
Your aunts.
We wouldn't talk back to them at all.
No, your aunts, your uncles. That was respect. But now, I worked with kinders, first
Yes,
graders,
Lorraine.
third
She's
graders.
87.
And, you know, they want to give me their little
5 minutes and we
attitude,
gotta go.
Okay.
smart mouth.
Yeah. We don't mean to cut it off short, but we gotta meet Rick and his dad. We have a 6:15, a 6:30 appointment for those flags. We're gonna be getting those flags signed. So we're gonna have signed flags. What
She
you
lives
see
here
back
in,
here, we gotta meet them in Pico somewhere, Pico
Boyle
Rivera.
Heights.
And so we're gonna clean up, we're gonna pack up,
Well, tell her to
and
come and
we're
visit
gonna
me.
go.
She's
But
not-
we'll be back with mom
She's
next
not in town
weekend.
right now.
We'll
She's
do
not
another
home.
Saturday with
She's
mom,
out of town.
right?
Give her my address.
Okay.
We'll do another Saturday with mom so we can finish up on some questions.
Yeah.
So we'll give you guys a week to get your questions down, and then we'll just, do nothing but questions for you guys. Mom will answer, but yeah, we have to go. We have to meet them by 6:15, 6:30, and at a restaurant, another
So
restaurant.
sorry, Alex. So sorry.
Where are you going?
Sorry about that,
We're gonna
Alex.
go meet
Rick and his
Okay.
dad.
for the
For
for
the
the
flag.
stuff for their giveaways on our Friday live.
Yeah, so we
We're
got
gonna go get more
shirts.
stuff.
We got some stuff coming tonight, and then flags, of course, signed. They're gonna
You
sign.
want some rosaries?
They're saying.
We got
Yeah,
rosaries.
you want to give them rosaries?
I have some rosaries.
They're saying hi, Mom, from Pico Rivera,
hi.
Over here, Mom.
and then Odelia
Look in
lives
the
on
camera.
Rowan.
Look in there and they'll see
Miss
it.
Lerma, she lives on
Your
Rowan.
friend. I'm Rowan and
No,
Juan.
you're-
Your student.
Delia, the one
Oh.
that was talking to you
Thank you,
earlier.
Lisa.
But if you look at the camera, they'll see you. You could see them.
Oh,
like
but
that.
where on Rowan?
Oh, I don't know where I'm going. She'll tell us right now.
Well, tell her to come and visit me.
Old school respect. Yes, Manuel. Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna go meet Rick. Get
Yes,
some signed.
Alex.
Signed flags. He's gonna
Condolences
sign
and
them.
prayers.
His dad and him
I'm
personally.
so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. So I'll get you one.
Well, I have them.
No, that's
Shout
that
out
one right there.
to
Yours is right
Dallas,
there. You have it.
Texas.
That's yours. We're using it.
Oh, you're gonna take it?
No,
Oh.
we're using it to
No,
block
that's
the
your
sun.
that's your flag, Mama. That's yours.
We're using it to block the sun.
So we're gonna go and meet with Rick from Ottawa Productions, to go and get you know, your guys's you know, for our giveaways, and we will do a video during this week. I don't want to say when, because then, you know, things turn out and I hate to, you know, leave you guys hanging, but we will try our
And
best
who is this?
to
we're
do a
doing
video
this for?
during the week.
All right.
Right.
Try. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
We're working on time.
Yes.
We're working on scheduling stuff. We're busy. We have jobs. We're very busy. G's doing clients now after work. She's scheduling women to come in for their brows.
Thank you, Sonia.
So we're pretty busy, but we're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
We're getting
They're
new gear on our own, right? Our own line. We're working on that. We're working on the channel
see the
so that
comments?
we have more time
respect
to do
from
stuff with you
Chowchilla,
guys.
559.
So we are
Say
working
hi,
on
Jesus.
stuff.
Hi.
But
Is that's you?
That's me. That's you, and that's Mark.
Oh.
And we're up there. And they're commenting. They're commenting. You see the comments on that screen?
Oh, no. Oh.
It's the same thing here.
yeah.
What are they saying?
They're saying they love you. You're a wise woman. You're a hardworking woman. They're saying good night.
Yeah.
God bless you. They love you.
Mom has rosaries. Mom has rosaries. How many rosaries you have? Almost 200, huh?
She lives on Dozier.
She wants to give a couple away. She has some brand new ones,
Hi,
nice
Mona,
ones.
thank you.
And she got them from the church, and she has them. So she wants to give you guys some rosaries out
Juan
there.
Romero is
Whoever would
saying thank you
appreciate
for the
one.
blessed sarape for his mom. His mom, he takes care of his mom. His mom's really sick right now.
Oh.
He's a good son. Thank you, Israel.
Okay, so by the time we
Thank
get out
you,
of here,
Sonia.
we gotta go now.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Traffic, we gotta go.
Yeah.
You want to take a
Gotta go.
couple of rosaries?
Yeah, no, we'll leave them here. We'll leave them here. And when we do the next live with you, you'll give them out. They'll come from you. I think
Tito said what's up.
they'd appreciate it better
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they came from you.
Yeah.
So you'll give
Okay,
them
guys.
rosaries.
We're sorry we have to run, but we have an, you know, we
We have
an
a 6:15
appointment.
that she just got off the phone with,
Yeah.
and I hate to be late. I'm a man of my word. I said I'd be there at this time. I'm gonna be there, and I have to go.
Okay.
We have to go. So
So thank you guys. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Have a blessed day, blessed week, blessed month, blessed year, and we'll see
Is
you
this
guys on the
gonna
next
go on-
video. Thank you
on
guys
YouTube.
for all the love and support that you guys show Mama.
Everybody's gonna see it.
And we will,
Just YouTubers. Not
Yeah.
everybody has YouTube.
yeah. So when we will
I
see
think
you
Rosa
guys.
does.
So everybody
I think so.
have a blessed and
Say
safe
goodbye.
weekend.
Say bye.
Goodbye.
Say we'll see them next week, Mom.
Say
Okay,
say
bye,
goodbye to
and-
all of them.
And
Thank you.
Have my blessings and have faith because God's there for us always.
Always. And we'll talk to them next Saturday again or Sunday. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next Saturday or Sunday.
All right. So what do I push?
Bye guys, the X-Bay. Bye you guys. Thank you. Okay, press okay.
And who are they?